Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Rising a Buddhist Life. This is Nancy from International Buddha Dharma Society for Cosmic Law in America. If you are new to this channel and are interested in living a healthier, wiser, and more peaceful life, consider subscribing. This channel is updated at least once a week. Today I'm going to talk about how to reach the Buddha when the Buddha does not live in this world physically. Before the talk, let's pay homage to the Buddha. Please join your palms and say with me. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. The Buddha does not live in this world. How to reach the Buddha? To me, the most convenient, the easiest way is to recite sutras. Reciting sutras is to listening to the Buddha speaking, which is rarely known to many people. There shouldn't be distance between the Buddha and you. You should go directly to the sutra and go directly to the Buddha. Let me share my opinion with you today. First, many people may say, sutras must be difficult to understand. I don't want to recite sutras. They must be very profound. That's exactly how I felt at the beginning. I felt sutras must be difficult to understand, so I hold mantras but not reciting sutras at that time. But one day I happened to pick up a sutra which was the Buddha speaking of Amitabha Buddha. And right away I enjoyed this sutra, so I recited many times that day. Of course, that was in Chinese. Later, there was a need to recite sutras in English, so I started to recite both Chinese sutras and English sutras. To me, sutras in Chinese are actually more difficult to understand than sutras in English, because sutras in Chinese, they were written, translated in ancient Chinese language, and which were short, simple, but difficult to understand, while sutras in English, they are much easier. There may be some terminologies that you haven't heard before, but it's so convenient you have internet to check them up and learn their meanings along the way. So you will accumulate a lot of terminologies in Buddhism. Second, actually, reciting sutras, you don't have to understand the meaning, because reciting sutras is dialing the number of the Buddha. It's like you don't have to understand the meaning of the number to dial somebody, to talk to somebody, to channel to somebody. Like if a little girl, if she misses her mother, she just dial her mother's number and talk to her. It's similar with reciting sutras. Reciting sutras is dialing the Buddha's number. Makes sense? It's actually recommended. Don't think while you recite, because our thoughts are interruption between you and the Buddha. And third, I wanted to point out, many people, they like to listen to somebody else's explanation of the sutra. They maybe sit in front of the computer and watch some YouTube videos and listen to some Buddhist teachers explain the meaning of the sutra. However, no matter who the teachers are, no matter how venerable the teachers are, their explanation are not the Buddha's meaning. Nobody can really understand the meaning of the sutra unless enlightened Buddhas. Only Buddhas could understand the meaning of the sutra, nobody else. Even an arhat has arhat views. Buddha has Buddha's views. They're different. So, the best way, the most beneficial way, is to recite sutras yourself. There isn't anybody between you and the Buddha. There's zero distance. Go directly to the Buddha. Make sense? There is a saying, after reading a book 100 times, the meaning of the book will show up itself. It's the same with reciting sutras. Reciting sutras, you will get blessed by the Buddha, and you will gradually understand the meaning yourself. This is what I wanted to share with you. How to read the Buddha. How to dial the number of the Buddha. If you are interested in these talks, subscribe my channel. Also, keep your dream to visit the holy Buddhist place in India. One day, maybe it will come true. Keep your dream. See you next time. Bye.